Hello, everyone, and welcome back to India Business Insights. We're wishing everyone a glorious and happy new year. So, during COVID-19, while every other industry was facing disruptions, pharmaceutical industry was the only sector to experience significant opportunities and growth. While India is rightfully called the pharmacy of the world, it has excessive reliance on China and other countries for key raw materials, APIs, etc. This is being now corrected. We are starting a new series on the pharma industry in India. In this series, we'll cover multiple companies in this sector, their products, business models, compare various companies, discuss India's place in the global pharmaceutical industries, and probably more. We expect to do this at least 8 to 10 videos in this sector in the coming 2 months. In today's video, we're going to talk about India's largest pharmaceutical company, Sun Pharmaceutical Industries Limited. Before we go any further, I request you to like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Please also do press the notification bell. I promise that the video is going to get more and more interesting, so I urge you to stay right till the end. What is the Indian economy and pharma industry like when Sun Pharma was founded? The 1980s was the period when Indian owned pharmaceutical companies were slowly overtaking the established subsidiaries of large global pharma companies. This included many companies based in Gujarat, such as Torrent, Cadila, Zydus, and there was also Cipla, based in Mumbai. While Cipla was established in 1935, a lot of Gujarat based companies came up in the 1950s. The other big company, Ranbaxy, founded in 1961, was already a well established and listed company by the year 1983. This is when a 27-year-old son of a generic medicine wholesaler started his own venture with an investment of 10,000 rupees. Dilip Sanghvi began a small pharmaceutical manufacturing facility in the industrious town of Vapi in Gujarat. The new company had just 5 products to treat psychiatry ailments, but who would have thought in just over 3 decades this same company would transform into the fourth largest specialty generic pharmaceutical company in the world that offers a portfolio of 2000 plus products in more than 100 countries across the fact that this fledgling pharmaceutical firm began with a specialty treatment like psychiatry illness is unique. In comparison to now, this was even more exceptional in the 1980s. The easy choice would have been to start with simple formulations for cold and fever. Specialty medicines are high cost prescription medications used to treat complex chronic conditions. These conditions often included diseases like cancer, rheumatoid arthritis, and multiple sclerosis. For these treatments, these prescriptions are written by specialists. Therefore, getting professionals to accept new unknown company is really tough. Despite these challenges, Sun Pharma was selling its products all across India by 1987. The following year, it launched Monotrade and Angism, the first cardiology products that are sold till date. In the pharma industry, therapeutic areas are often divided into acute and chronic. A chronic disease is a long term health condition that typically lasts for a year or more and may require ongoing medical attention. Chronic diseases develop slowly and may persist throughout a person's life and thus require continuous medical care and support. For Sun Pharma, while it made difficult choices at the beginning, these have served it very well. The company was extremely successful. Its differentiated product range also ensured superior profitability and higher sales per medical representative. Sangvi took the company public in 1994. 3 years later, Sun Pharma initiated their first foray into the lucrative US market with the acquisition of Caraco Pharmaceuticals based in Detroit. While this was one of the early acquisitions, Sun Pharma established a strong reputation for making large acquisitions and integrating them efficiently. These have also included troubled companies that Sun Pharma has successfully turned around into success stories. In 1997, Sun Pharma acquired Tamil Nadu's Dada Pharmaceuticals Limited, based in Chennai, mainly for their extensive gynecology and oncology brands. In 1998, Sun acquired a number of respiratory brands from Natco Pharma. Other notable acquisitions include Milmet Labs and Gujarat Laika Organics in 1999, Pradeep Drug Company in 2000, Flox Pharma in 2004, Able Labs in 2005, and Chatham Chemicals in 2008. In 2010, the company acquired a large stake in Taro Pharmaceuticals, amongst the largest generic dermatology companies in the US, with operations across Canada and Israel. The company currently owns a 78.48% stake in Taro. Then Sun Pharma entered into a licensing agreement with Merck and Co. Incorporated for tildrakizumab in order to further strengthen the specialty product pipeline. The major acquisition of Sun Pharma came in 2014 when it acquired scandal-ridden Ranbaxy Laboratories Limited from its Japanese parent Daiichi Sankyo. However, by early 2010s, Daiichi Sankyo lost interest in running Ranbaxy after the latter's plans came under scrutiny by the US Food and Drug Administration, or FDA, and were imposed fines. Daiichi sold Ranbaxy to Sun Pharma in an all-stock transaction. Sun Pharma acquired a 100% stake in Ranbaxy and got it merged within itself. After this merger, Sun Pharma has become the largest pharmaceutical company in India. In 2016, Sun Pharma made some significant acquisitions, including 14 brands from Novartis in Japan to enter the Japanese market. From 2016 to 2018, Sun Pharma launched some of its new products in the USA. It launched its first branded ophthalmic product, Promside, in 2016. In 2017, the company launched its specialty product, Ozomzo, and then in 2018, another specialty product, Illumia, was launched to treat moderate to severe plaque psoriasis. In 2019, Sun Pharma acquired Pola Pharma in Japan to strengthen its global dermatology presence. The company entered the Greater China market by partnering with China Medical System Holdings, as well as launched a specialty product, Sequa, in the United States for the treatment of dry eyes. During the current year, Sun Pharma launched Sesame, or phenobarbital sodium, in the US for the treatment of neonatal seizures. Sesame is the first and only product approved by the US Food and Drug Administration for the treatment of neonatal seizures in term and preterm infants. Market position: Sun Pharma today is India's largest pharmaceutical company with 8.3% market share and a strong position in the chronic and acute segment, with 32 brands featuring amongst the top 300 pharmaceutical brands in India. The company offers a comprehensive product portfolio across various therapeutic segments, including neuropsychiatry, cardiology, diabetes, gastroenterology, pain, analgesics, gynecology, ophthalmology, urology, dermatology, respiratory, anti-infectives, and other segments. It has established its presence in both generic and specialty medications, over the counter products, active pharmaceutical ingredients or APIs, and antiretroviral medications. Here's a quick synopsis of the above segments. Specialty medications. Sun Pharma has developed a portfolio of patent protected specialty medicines for the global markets. The company focuses on key segments such as dermatology, ophthalmology, and oncology. Generic medications. Sun Pharma is committed to providing high quality generic and branded medicines at affordable costs. Its product range covers a wide spectrum of therapeutic segments, including psychiatry, anti-infectives, neurology, cardiology, orthopedics, diabetology, gastroenterology, ophthalmology, nephrology, urology, dermatology, gynecology, respiratory, oncology, dental, and nutritionals. Over the counter medications. Sun Pharma also offers a range of over the counter, or OTC, and consumer healthcare products. Flagship OTC brands include Pharyngosept for sore throat, Revital for vitamins, and Volini for topical analgesics. Active pharmaceutical ingredients, or APIs. Sun Pharma started producing APIs in 1995 as a means of facilitating vertical integration and ensuring the supply of vital inputs for complex formulations. The company's R&D skills, strong manufacturing capabilities, and global commercial presence enable it to meet the evolving needs of patients and customers worldwide. Manufacturing facilities. Talking about the manufacturing capabilities, Sun Pharma has 43 global manufacturing sites across 6 continents, which consists of 29 finished dosage manufacturing facilities, where 15 are in India itself and 14 API facilities with a workforce of over 41,000 people from more than 50 nationalities. These facilities are approved by the regulatory authorities. During financial year 2023, their facilities underwent 12 different and successful inspections by key global regulatory agencies. However, it received two inspections that led to adverse outcomes. First is the May 2022 US FDA inspection of halal facility, which was classified as official action indication. The US FDA issued an import alert to the company's halal facility. The US FDA has exempted 14 products from this import alert, subject to certain conditions. In April 2023, the US FDA issued a non compliance letter to the company's Mohali facility. The agency has directed the company to take certain corrective actions at the Mohali facility before releasing further batches into the US. R&D capabilities. Sun Pharma has a strong focus on various specialized therapies and hence has been continuously investing in building a strong portfolio of generics, branded generics and specialty products for the global market. Additionally, its robust intellectual property capability provides support to its R&D team. Overall R&D investments for the year 2023 was rupees 23,676 million, which accounts for about 5.5% of their sales. If we compare this with its peers, we can see Dr. Reddy's laboratory invested 7.9% and Cipla invested 5.9% of its revenue in research and development. On the other hand, if we look at the amount Sun Pharma invested over rupees 24 billion, while Dr. Reddy's and Cipla invested roughly rupees 19 billion and rupees 13 billion respectively. It developed and filed approximately 200 formulation dossiers globally this year. Till date, the company has cumulatively filed 616 ANDAs and 67 NDAs, out of which 97 ANDAs and 13 NDAs are pending approval as on 31st March 2023. Revenue segments. Besides having a robust R&D facility, Sun also has a highly diversified revenue base. International sales generate 68% of the revenue, with the US market contributing to 31%. Sun Pharma has its presence in APIs too. APIs contribute to about 5% of the revenue for the company. It provides cost competitiveness and a reliable supply chain. This reduces the dependence on third party for APIs. Sun Pharma also supplies APIs to other large generic manufacturers. This is after meeting the in house requirements. The company is well diversified product wise also. These include medications for chronic diseases, including cardiovascular diabetes and respiratory related illness. Further, the company also has therapeutic products for treatments like oncology. It presently also houses the following top brands under the given therapeutic areas, like Axer and Clopilot for cardiology, Pantocid Rifagut for gastroenterology, Levipil for neurology, Estimet for endocrinology, and many more. Company also recently launched a novel anti-cancer drug, that is palbociclib, in India for patients who have advanced breast cancer, the most common cancer among women in the country. The diversified revenue base helps the company to reduce the risk of dependency on one specific product. In the Indian market, the company is also among the leading players in chronic therapies. Segments include cardiology, neuropsychology, and gastroenterology related products. Revenue from the India business grew by 6.6% to rupees 1,36,031 million over the past year. Specialty products are one of the key differentiators for Sun Pharma. While specialty products require high research and development investments, it also requires complex supply chain management and it needs to be prescribed by specialists or doctors. Therefore, these products require a large sales team to market the product. Sun Pharma not only has shown early signs of success in its specialty products but also has good sales team for the same. Till date, it has marketed approximately 26 specialty products across different markets, which contributed to about 16.2% of the company's consolidated revenues for the fiscal year of 2023. You can see some of the currently marketed specialty portfolio of Sun Pharma on the screen. It also has a pipeline of 5 specialty molecules undergoing clinical trials. Now let's have a look at the financials. Moving on to studying the margins, company's profit margins sharply declined from 42.08% in the financial year of 2014 to 20.88% in the year 2020. Let's look at some of the major reasons of this underperformance. Sun Pharma continued to invest a whooping amount in their specialty drugs business, which is way more than any of their peers. Sun Pharma's acquisition of Ranbaxy presented several challenges. All of Ranbaxy's India based plants were banned by the US Food and Drug Administration, so Sun was required to sort out Ranbaxy's US FDA issues. Also, Ranbaxy's biggest API plant at Tonza was banned by the US drug regulator, and buying API from outside adversely impacted its margins. Sun Pharma faced intense rivalry from other generic medicine producers in the US market. Competitive pricing of these medicines resulted in erosion of margins of various specialty drugs and impairing the company's performance. Sun Pharma also experienced persistent quality compliance issues in relation to its manufacturing facility at Halol, Gujarat, which received warning letters from US FDA, thus putting a hold on product approvals. However, Sun Pharma saw a turnaround as it witnessed improving profit margins over the last few financial years and recorded its highest ever consolidated revenue of 44,520 crores. The current operating margin of the company is 26.16%. The company has a significantly low debt with a debt equity ratio of 0.12 and a strong net cash position of about $1.5 billion. Also, CRISIL Ratings has reaffirmed its credit rating of CRISIL A1 Plus for the commercial paper programs and bank facilities of the company. Apart from its phenomenal financial performance, the company has also been involved in multiple social projects. The project includes elimination of malnutrition through action research on moderately and acutely malnourished children. Setting up of digital classrooms in government schools. It has also taken up a noble mission to re-establish of state-of-the-art cancer care facility. Moreover, the mobile healthcare unit project of Sun Pharma was recognized as the best public health initiative by ACEF, that is Asian Leadership Forum. Now let us have a look at the lawsuits. By now, we have understood that intellectual property in the form of patents is the most valuable resource of pharmaceutical companies, and its protection is the key to that company's future success. This is well illustrated by a patent infringement case that Sun Pharma was involved in. In 2008, Sun Pharma launched generic versions of Pfizer Incorporated's acid reflux drug Protonix. In so doing, they preempted the 2011 expiry date of the patent on Protonix's active ingredient, pantoprazole, cutting into as much as 60% of Pfizer's sale. Pfizer instituted a case against Sun Pharma along with Teva and others for claiming damages in the form of lost profits, including price erosion damage. In 2013, Pfizer settled the 10-year-long battle, announcing a $2.5 billion settlement with Sun Pharma and Teva Pharmaceutical Industries, out of which Sun was required to pay $550 million. Future prospects. Let's look at what the future holds for Sun Pharma. A few points in favor of the company are: there is an increasing demand for chronic conditions and ailments. The emergence of such diseases is more frequent in recent years due to changes in our lifestyle. This is where specialty segments come into play, and Sun Pharma has multiple products lined up under this segment. Sun Pharma has better brand coverage compared to other companies in the industry. It is ranked first in prescription across 12 different classes of doctors. The string of acquisitions made by the companies appear to be benefiting the companies, and according to analysts, this provides long term growth visibility, particularly in specialty segment. While Sun Pharma's prospects appear bright and most of the challenges in the recent years for the pharma industry have been ironed out, there are a few pointers that should be kept in mind. Upcoming patent expires of Sun Pharma and heightened competition from new generic and biosimilar drugs are still an area of concern for Sun Pharma. However, considering the pipeline of products with the company, the impact could be less. The US pharmaceutical industry is expected to witness subdued growth over the next 5 years due to increased discounts and rebates. The introduction of Inflation Reduction Act or IRA is expected to be a key reason of increasing off invoice discounts and rebates. We also need to see how Sun Pharma diversifies its export geographies and reduces its dependence on the US market. Sun Pharma today is geared up for all the challenges due to its significant size and market cap. It is capable of larger investments in R&D and acquiring new companies. So, we expect that it will continue to grow, notwithstanding the structural changes in its key market, that is, the US. If you find this video informative, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more such content on business research, industry insights, and the latest trends. Thank you for joining us today on India Business Insights.